Alright, I've seen the words bucket list posted on Facebook a lot lately, and I've even posted a lot myself when I'm out meditating. Man, that was on my bucket list. Oh, I'm going to put that one on my bucket list. I found one on my bucket list. Everybody kind of use that terminology all the time. I started thinking, where did that come from? Bucket list. We're not writing lists on a bucket, are we? So anyway, I looked it up and I found the origin of bucket list. If you want to know what it is, stay tuned. I'll tell you right now. Alright, the term bucket list got a little bit of resurgence back in 2007 when Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson put a movie out called The Bucket List. And it's about two men with cancer, terminally ill cancer, dying, and they escaped the hospital and wrote down a list of things they wanted to do before they died, and they went out taking care of them, doing them. Good movie too, you ought to check it out. But anyway, to get back to where the bucket list came from, we got to kind of go to another phrase called kick the bucket. Now, when you kick the bucket, most people know that that's when you die. So, a lot of people say, oh, Jack kicked the bucket. He probably died. So, we're going back to kick the bucket. We've got to figure out where that came from now. So, there's about 3 different main ways they came up with that it came from. And a lot of times in these phrases in the American language that we've come up with like this, they call it idioms. But a lot of times they're not exactly sure where it came from, so you might have a couple different ways that it could have originated. So, the number one way is this. Back in England, this originated in England, when people were trying to commit suicide, they would actually tie a noose around their necktie and step on a bucket, and then they would kick the bucket out, which tightened up. So that was one origin that has been said it came from. Kick the bucket. You kick the bucket out, you're gone. So then you die. So you kick the bucket. So anyway, origin number 2. There's several ones here. Back in the 1600s in England, they had a beam they used to hang animal carcasses from, like pigs and cattle, and they're slaying them. And the beam went across the ceiling and is called a bucket. And it's actually have references back to Shakespeare actually wrote this thing about the bucket holding the animals and all. But anyway, what they would do, they would hang them up with their feet up, and sometimes they would kick as they were hanging them, and they would kick the bucket up at the top, and hence kick the bucket came from that, and they were on their way to death anyway. So that's another one they had. The third one, it comes from a Catholic ritual where they would take a bucket full of holy water and put it at the feet of someone dying or a deceased person, take and sprinkle holy water on them, and hence the feet next to the bucket, kick the bucket. So that was potential 3 ways. You can take which one you like the best, but that's how they say it originated. There's 3 different ways it potentially would have originated. I've looked a couple more of the idioms up, and it's amazing how the different variations of some of them have come about, and some of them are guaranteed had to come out. And I'll talk about some of those in future videos. But anyway, I thought that was pretty interesting. I thought y'all all might want to know when you say that's on my bucket list, where it came from. Anyway, if y'all like that video, and if you want to see some more of some idioms that we use every day, it's tons of them we use every day, just don't know where they came from. So if you like it, please click like, comment below, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the Gigmaster. And I hope none of you kick the bucket anytime soon. Alright, thanks for coming along.